Stay unbreakable. Denzel Washington motivational speech, Stoicism. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Roy T. Bennett. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to stay strong, no matter what life throws at them? In today's video, we're diving into the powerful lessons shared by legendary actor Denzel Washington, who has inspired millions with his unwavering resilience and mindset. Drawing from his own life and the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, Denzel's words can help you not only navigate life's toughest challenges, but also grow stronger and more confident every day. How can these principles help you in your own journey? Let us know in the comments how you plan to apply Denzel's powerful advice to your life. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights on living a meaningful, unbreakable life. Number 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the most powerful lessons we can learn in life is that we cannot control everything around us. From the challenges we face to the actions of others and the unpredictable nature of circumstances, many aspects of life are beyond our influence. However, there is one thing we can always control: how we respond. This fundamental principle lies at the heart of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us to focus not on external events, but on our internal reactions. By mastering our responses, we take back control over our lives, no matter the chaos we face. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the unpredictability of life, but Stoicism teaches us to shift from helplessness to action. We can't change the past, nor can we predict the future, but we always have the power to act in the present moment. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Take the example of actor Denzel Washington, who often speaks about the importance of staying calm and composed during difficult times. In interviews, he shares how mastering his inner reactions has been key to his success and resilience. Denzel believes that while the world around us is often chaotic, we can control how we respond to it. His emphasis on self-discipline and rational thinking helps him navigate life's challenges with poise. He doesn't ignore problems, but chooses not to let them control his emotions. This approach is a modern application of Stoic principles, where emotional mastery and deliberate action take precedence over impulsive reactions. Life's obstacles may feel overwhelming, but by choosing a mindful response, we gain the clarity to face them with strength. When we embrace this Stoic mindset, we shift our energy from frustration over things we can't control to focusing on what we can: our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. This doesn't mean we avoid challenges, but rather use them as opportunities for growth. Over time, we begin to realize that much of our stress comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. By accepting that some things are simply out of our hands, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We regain emotional clarity and peace of mind, knowing that our well-being doesn't depend on the world around us, but on our inner strength. In the fast-paced world we live in, this perspective can be truly life-changing. As Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Focusing on what we can control also fosters emotional stability. Instead of blaming others or external circumstances for our struggles, we take responsibility for our own responses. This self-accountability empowers us to make better decisions and strengthens our mental health. When we shift our perspective from being a victim of our circumstances to taking ownership of how we react, we become more resilient. This mindset shift allows us to build a solid foundation for handling challenges, not just in times of crisis, but in our daily lives. It's important to remember that progress, not perfection, is key. Each time we make a conscious effort to manage our reactions, we grow stronger and more resilient. In today's complex world, Stoicism offers a powerful tool for navigating the challenges of modern life. From career setbacks to family tensions, the ability to control how we respond is essential. With constant distractions and stress, especially in our technology-driven world, grounding ourselves in our own responses can help cut through the noise and allow us to live with greater clarity. Every time we choose to respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively, we reinforce the resilience that will carry us through any challenges. While we can't control everything around us, we can always control how we face it. This is the essence of modern Stoicism, embracing the power we have over our internal world, even when the external world feels chaotic. When we accept that some things are simply beyond our control, we release ourselves from the heavy burden of stress and frustration. Instead, we focus our energy on the areas where we can make a difference, our thoughts, actions, and responses. This mindset not only helps us endure life's difficulties, but also strengthens us in the process. The Stoics understood that while hardships are inevitable, our reactions to them are within our control. By adopting this mindset, we can face adversity with courage and wisdom, just as Denzel Washington has done in his life and career. So when life feels overwhelming, remember, the world may be out of your control, but how you respond to it is entirely up to you. In this way, we remain unbreakable, not because we are immune to hardship, but because we choose to rise above it with strength. To quote the Stoic philosopher Seneca, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Don't waste your time focusing on things beyond your control. Direct your energy toward what you can change, and in doing so, you'll find the power to shape your own destiny. Number 2. The choices in life. Life is a constant stream of choices, and the decisions you make today shape the path you'll walk tomorrow. Every moment is a chance to decide how you'll respond to the challenges that come your way. You might be caught between opposing forces, the voice of wisdom that urges you to stay focused on the long-term goal, and the voice of worry that fills your mind with doubts and fears. There's also the voice of gratitude that encourages you to appreciate the good in your life, while the voice of complaint pulls you toward focusing only on what's wrong. And then, there's the voice of blame, tempting you to point fingers at others for your misfortunes, versus the voice of faith, pushing you to trust the process and believe in yourself even when you can't see the way forward. Life is a series of choices, and each choice holds power. Power to either strengthen or weaken you, to build or to break you. Every time you're faced with hardship, you have the opportunity to either let it defeat you or use it as a stepping stone to grow. How you respond to your circumstances, more than the circumstances themselves, determines your success. Think about it. When life knocks you down, you can either stay down, blaming the world, or you can get back up and keep moving forward. The choice is always yours. Denzel Washington often speaks about the importance of resilience in the face of adversity. He's lived through his own struggles and understands that the road to success is rarely smooth. But it's not the obstacles that define us. It's how we choose to respond to them that truly shapes our destiny. When you choose to face your fears instead of letting them control you, when you choose gratitude instead of complaint, when you choose faith instead of blame, you're doing more than just surviving. You're thriving. Resilience is about making the decision to get back up every time life knocks you down. Washington's own journey to greatness wasn't marked by an absence of challenges, but by his ability to persevere, to stay focused, and to keep making the right choices in the face of adversity. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up isn't just talent or luck. It's the ability to keep choosing the path that leads to growth no matter how difficult it may seem. Every setback is an opportunity to become stronger, smarter, and more capable. The key to building an unbreakable mindset is not avoiding failure, but learning to rise each time you fall. Stoic secrets teach us that it's our response to challenges, not the challenges themselves, that matter most. Life will test you again and again, but each test is also an opportunity to become more resilient. Let me tell you a story that brings this to life. Think about a young athlete, someone who has just faced a crushing defeat, a championship game lost by mere seconds, the crowd's disappointment weighing heavy on their shoulders. At that moment, they have a choice. They can let the defeat define them, use it as an excuse to give up on their dreams, or they can use it as fuel to work harder, train smarter, and come back even stronger. What do you think happens? Most people give up after a loss. But the ones who rise above are the ones who decide to keep going, who choose resilience, who choose growth. It's the same in life. Every setback, every failure, every moment where you feel like you're on the edge of giving up is an opportunity to transform yourself. How will you choose to respond when life challenges you? Remember, no matter where you are or what you're going through, you always have a choice. When life is tough, don't let it break you. Instead, use the moment as a catalyst for your growth. Every obstacle can be a lesson in disguise, every difficulty a chance to build your inner strength. Stoic secrets tell us that our inner peace, our resilience, and our growth come from mastering our responses to life's challenges. Life isn't about avoiding pain. It's about learning to embrace it, to use it as a tool for becoming unbreakable. As Denzel Washington wisely puts it, you will fail, you will get knocked down, but it's how you get back up that counts. When life tests you, and it will, remember that you have the power to choose how you respond. Will you let the storm break you, or will you rise above it, stronger and wiser than ever before? The secret is in your response. Keep choosing the path of growth, faith, and wisdom. Every choice you make today will build the unbreakable person you're meant to become. Number 3. Attitude and determination. In life, our attitude and determination shape the path we walk, often determining whether we succeed or falter. No matter what obstacles we face, the way we approach those challenges has a profound impact on the outcome. It's tempting to feel discouraged when things don't go as planned, when the road ahead seems long and uncertain. However, those who manage to maintain a positive attitude during such times are far more likely to find solutions, bounce back from failure, and keep moving forward. Yet, attitude alone isn't enough. As Denzel Washington so powerfully teaches us, determination, the unwavering resolve to press on despite setbacks, plays an equally vital role in overcoming life's hurdles. In fact, determination is often what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up. The journey toward success is rarely smooth, and often it is the sheer will to keep going that propels us forward. Washington stresses that true success doesn't come from avoiding failure. Rather, it's about how we use those failures as stepping stones for growth. The obstacle is the way, as the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely said. Every hardship, every setback, is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. Finding the strength to persist begins with identifying a deeper motivation, a reason to continue when everything seems stacked against you. It could be a personal dream, a promise to loved ones, or the desire to prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving greatness despite the odds. In the face of adversity, when things seem overwhelmingly difficult, it's essential to ask yourself, why should I keep going? This question helps reignite your inner drive, reminding you that the difficulties you face are temporary, but the strength you gain from overcoming them lasts a lifetime. Washington's message here is clear. When the going gets tough, you must find a reason to keep fighting. This is the essence of resilience, moving forward in spite of difficulties, with a purpose that fuels your determination. Modern Stoicism teaches us that resilience is not the absence of adversity, but rather the ability to thrive in the face of it. He who is brave is free, said Seneca, one of the great Stoics. Life will inevitably bring challenges, some of them deeply painful and difficult to navigate. Yet it's not the pain or the setback that defines us, but how we choose to respond to it. Each failure is a chance to refine ourselves, to build our character, and to gain clarity on what truly matters. Whether you're struggling with personal loss, career setbacks, or health challenges, the key to overcoming adversity lies not in avoiding failure, but in adopting a mindset that sees each obstacle as an opportunity to grow. When we encounter hardships, the instinct may be to retreat, to avoid facing the discomfort, but the Stoic mindset calls us to do the opposite. Embrace what comes our way, understanding that everything, both good and bad, serves a purpose in shaping us. Determination comes from within, from making a firm commitment to ourselves that we won't give up. In modern life, where external pressures are ever present, this internal resolve becomes even more critical. The world is constantly changing, and it's impossible to predict the exact nature of the challenges we will face. Yet, by cultivating a strong attitude and determination, we equip ourselves with the tools to handle whatever arises. The Stoics, including Epictetus, taught that while we can't control external events, we always have the power to control our responses. This is where true strength lies, not in avoiding challenges, but in how we confront them with courage, grit, and determination. Life will throw curveballs, but with the right mindset, we can weather any storm. Success, after all, is not about never falling down. It's about getting back up every time. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what is my reason for continuing? This question, which Washington so eloquently emphasizes, can provide clarity and purpose when everything seems uncertain. It is the bedrock upon which resilience is built. Just as the Stoic philosophers practiced the art of reflection and self-examination, we too must regularly take stock of what drives us. Without a strong internal compass, it's easy to become disoriented when life gets tough. But by staying connected to our values, our purpose, and our deeper motivations, we can navigate even the darkest days with confidence. The journey may not be easy, but it will be worthwhile. By maintaining the right attitude and unshakable determination, we unlock the power to overcome anything life throws our way. In this sense, the teachings of modern Stoicism offer timeless wisdom for how we can meet life's challenges, not as victims of fate, but as resilient individuals who choose to rise above. As Denzel Washington so powerfully embodies in his speeches, the key is to remain unbreakable, driven by the belief that no setback is ever final, and no difficulty is insurmountable. Keep moving forward because in the end it is your attitude and determination that will determine your success. Are you ready to embrace the journey and take control of your reactions, just like a modern Stoic warrior? Share with us. I am the new warrior, or I want to join the journey in the comments below. Don't forget to watch until the end of the video. There's much more powerful content ahead that will inspire your path to resilience and growth. Number 4. Lessons from challenges. Challenges are often seen as obstacles to our success, but in reality, they are powerful opportunities for growth. The true battle is not just external, it's internal. Each challenge forces us to confront our fears, doubts, and insecurities. Real victory lies in overcoming our inner limitations and learning to rise above them. Modern Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not to be avoided, but embraced. Hardships are the crucible in which we forge our resilience and strength. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. When we shift our mindset from viewing challenges as setbacks to seeing them as opportunities for personal growth, we open the door to becoming our best selves. Take Denzel Washington, for example, who consistently emphasizes how challenges can be stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Throughout his career, he has faced many obstacles, yet instead of allowing them to break him, he used them to build resilience. Denzel's story demonstrates that the greatest battles are fought within our own minds. The voice that tells us we're not good enough or that we should give up is the real enemy. To rise above, we must confront that inner voice and defeat it. This is the essence of Stoicism. While we can't control external circumstances, we can control how we respond. Denzel often reminds us that it's not the situation itself that defines us, but how we choose to react to it. When facing a tough situation, it's easy to fall into defeatism, but there is power in affirming our ability to overcome. Denzel's mantra, "I can overcome this. I will overcome this. I must overcome this," is a reminder that our thoughts shape our reality. This affirmation shifts our mindset from helplessness to possibility, and it propels us to take action even when the odds seem insurmountable. The Stoics believed that our thoughts are our most powerful tool, and by consciously changing them, we can reshape our responses to challenges. Epictetus, a key Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." By adopting this mindset, we can turn challenges into stepping stones for personal growth and resilience. Moreover, overcoming challenges is easier when we remember that we are not alone. The support of family, friends, or loved ones can be a powerful motivator to keep going. Denzel often highlights the importance of having something greater than yourself to fight for. Whether it's family, a purpose, or a cause, knowing that others depend on us can give us the strength to press on. This idea aligns with Stoic philosophy, particularly the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, who believed that we must fulfill our duties and responsibilities with honor, not just for ourselves, but for others. He wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity," emphasizing that our actions have a lasting impact on those we care about. By understanding that our struggles have meaning beyond ourselves, we can find the strength to keep moving forward, even in the face of hardship. Every challenge we encounter is an opportunity to prove to ourselves that we are capable of handling whatever life throws our way. Strength is not found in avoiding struggle, but in our ability to rise after each fall. Just like Denzel Washington, who continues to face setbacks and rise above them, we too can build resilience by confronting each challenge head-on. In facing adversity, we gain valuable lessons that make us wiser, stronger, and more capable. This is the Stoic philosophy in action, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastering ourselves, our thoughts, emotions, and reactions empowers us to approach each challenge with purpose and control, knowing that each victory, no matter how small, brings us closer to our true potential. The key to staying unbreakable is to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Rather than letting fear, doubt, or failure define us, we can choose to rise above them. The battles we face may not always be easy, but they are necessary for our development. Denzel's journey reminds us that challenges are not meant to defeat us but to refine us. Each obstacle we overcome makes us more resilient, more focused, and more capable of achieving our goals. The next time you face a challenge, remember, it's not the difficulty that defines you, but your response to it. Embrace the struggle and let it shape you into the unbreakable person you are meant to be. As Seneca wisely put it, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Every challenge you face is an opportunity to polish your character, refine your strength, and prove that you are capable of rising above anything life throws your way. Stay unbreakable, and let each challenge serve as a reminder of your inner strength. Number 5. Faith and determination. In the face of adversity, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, like the weight of the world is crushing you. Challenges can seem endless, and the future often appears shrouded in uncertainty. But here's the truth. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is faith. And not just any kind of faith, but faith in yourself. Faith in your ability to navigate through life's toughest moments, even when everything feels impossible. Faith gives you the strength to keep moving forward when you want to give up. It's the quiet inner voice that tells you to keep going, no matter how dark the road ahead seems. Denzel Washington, in his motivational speeches, frequently underscores this truth. Believing in yourself is more important than waiting for external validation or support. It's easy to look for encouragement from others when the world feels like it's falling apart. But ultimately, it's your own belief in your ability to succeed that becomes your guiding light. When you truly have faith in yourself, you can move mountains. Challenges that might otherwise break you become opportunities to prove your strength. Yet, faith alone is never enough. Faith without determination is just a wish, a dream that floats away when the first sign of difficulty arrives. Determination is the fuel that propels you forward, no matter the obstacles. It's the energy that turns your faith into action. Denzel Washington has said time and again that no dream is achievable without effort. You can believe in yourself all day long, but unless you back that belief up with relentless action, that belief will remain nothing more than a wish. It's the combination of faith and determination that creates real, tangible progress. Determination is what keeps you going when every part of you is screaming to stop. It's what pushes you to keep climbing even when the summit seems far out of reach. So ask yourself, what's the point of having faith if you're not willing to put in the work? You must have both, the belief in yourself and the drive to make that belief a reality. And here's the thing. When you have both faith and determination, you find a sense of purpose. You stop wondering, why me? And start saying, I'm going to figure this out. The obstacles in front of you become challenges to overcome rather than roadblocks that stop you. Faith in yourself allows you to take risks, to make bold moves, and to push forward, even when the future seems unclear. It doesn't matter how big the hurdle is or how long it takes to clear it. With faith and determination, you know you're capable of overcoming it. Think about it. When was the last time you had a goal or dream that felt impossible? And yet, when you combine your belief in yourself with sheer willpower, didn't you start to see progress? Didn't that belief make you stronger with each setback you overcame? Consider the story of someone like Elon Musk. He faced ridicule, massive financial hurdles, and public doubt at nearly every stage of his journey. People told him his dreams were impossible, that electric cars wouldn't sell, that space travel was a fantasy, but he didn't stop. Musk believed in himself, and even more importantly, he acted on that belief with relentless determination. Today, Tesla and SpaceX are reshaping industries because Musk backed up his faith with the hard work necessary to turn those dreams into reality. Faith, paired with determination, makes you unstoppable. That's a lesson in Stoic secrets. When the world tells you no, your inner voice must shout yes and keep moving forward. Where do you go from here? Are you willing to trust in your own strength, to believe in yourself even when the path seems unclear? Faith isn't just a concept. It's a tool you can use every day to guide your actions. Determination isn't just a word. It's the action you take to back up that faith. If you're feeling stuck, ask yourself, what's the next small step you can take to prove to yourself that you are capable? The next time you face a challenge, remember this. When you combine faith with determination, there's nothing you can't overcome. Faith allows you to take the leap, and determination makes sure you stick the landing. Together, they make you unbreakable. Embrace these Stoic secrets. When things get tough, don't look for someone to save you. Look inside yourself and find the faith that's been there all along. And then, put in the work to back it up. With faith and determination, you won't just survive the storms, you'll come out stronger on the other side. Number 6. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is one of the most daunting fears we face in life. It's often seen as a permanent defeat, a reflection of our inadequacy or lack of worth. But in truth, failure is not only inevitable, it's also a powerful catalyst for growth and success. The reality is that every time we stumble, we're given an invaluable opportunity to learn something new. This lesson could be about ourselves, our abilities, or the world around us. The most successful people are often the ones who fail the most. Instead of letting failure stop them, they see it as a necessary part of their journey, a stepping stone to greater achievements. As Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It's this mindset, viewing failure as an essential part of the process, that sets successful individuals apart. They don't let failure define them. Instead, they use it to refine their approach and strengthen their resolve. Modern Stoicism teaches us that failure is not to be feared, but accepted as part of life's natural rhythm. By shifting our perception of failure, we empower ourselves to face challenges with greater resilience. Denzel Washington, a man who has achieved remarkable success in both his career and life, is no stranger to failure. He has spoken candidly about his own setbacks and how they shaped his journey. In interviews, Washington often reflects on the valuable lessons that failure imparted, lessons he couldn't have learned otherwise. Rather than allowing failure to diminish his sense of self-worth, he chose to view it as an opportunity to evolve and become better. His career is a testament to the fact that success is rarely linear. It's a series of wins and losses, but each setback is an opportunity for growth. Washington's resilience is a prime example of how failure can be reframed as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. In line with the Stoic philosophy of amor fati, or love of fate, he embraces each failure, understanding that it is a necessary part of the process that shapes him into a stronger, wiser individual. The key to truly overcoming the fear of failure lies in shifting our mindset. Instead of viewing failure as something to be feared, we must start seeing it as a vital tool for improvement. Each time we fall short of our expectations, we have the chance to reassess, adjust, and come back stronger. The more we fail, the more we learn, and the closer we get to achieving our ultimate goals. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In this way, failure is not a reflection of our shortcomings, but a feedback mechanism, a chance to improve and adapt. Every failed attempt brings us closer to understanding what works and what doesn't, and with each lesson learned, we move forward with greater clarity. The most successful people in the world are not those who avoid failure, but those who persist through it, continually refining their approach and learning from each experience. Denzel's philosophy underscores this point. He teaches that resilience is not built in the absence of failure, but through the act of rising each time we fall. If we are unwilling to fail, we deny ourselves the opportunity to develop the skills necessary to bounce back stronger. Failure is not the end of the road. It's merely a detour that provides us with the knowledge we need to chart a more effective course. This idea mirrors the Stoic principle of premeditatio malorum, the practice of mentally preparing for the difficulties we may face. By anticipating setbacks and embracing them as part of the journey, we reduce their power to discourage us. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, we see it as an essential part of our personal growth. In every challenge, every failure lies the potential for improvement. The more we embrace this reality, the more resilient we become, equipping ourselves with the tools we need to face future challenges with confidence. Resilience, therefore, is not something we are born with. It's a skill we develop through experience. The act of failing and getting back up again is what strengthens our inner resolve. The more we push through difficult moments, the more we learn to endure adversity. The key is to never give up, to keep moving forward with the understanding that each failure is merely another lesson in disguise. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will arise when we least expect them. But by adopting the mindset that failure is a necessary part of the journey, we can approach life's difficulties with courage and determination. The Stoics remind us that obstacles are not to be avoided but to be welcomed as opportunities for growth. As the great philosopher Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." In our modern world, where instant success and overnight achievements are often glorified, it's easy to forget that the most valuable lessons come not from our triumphs, but from our failures. By embracing failure as an integral part of the process, we learn to persevere, adapt, and improve. In today's fast-paced society, this mindset is more important than ever. Failure is not a sign of weakness, but an opportunity for reinvention. So, the next time you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this failure teaching me that will make me stronger? By viewing failure through this lens, you will find the resilience needed to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles in your way. Remember, success is not measured by how many times you avoid failure, but by how many times you rise after falling. By embracing failure as a part of your growth process, you will stay unbreakable, just like the great Denzel Washington in the timeless teachings of modern Stoicism. Drop a comment with, I'm ready to rise above, or challenges fuel my growth. Let us know how you overcome adversity, and make sure to stick around till the end of the video. Those last 3 lessons are full of unexpected gems you won't want to miss. Number 7. Seek your purpose in life. A meaningful life is one that has a clear sense of purpose. Without purpose, it's easy to feel lost, especially when life gets tough. Purpose gives us direction, helping us push through adversity by providing us with the motivation to keep going, even when the road is hard. Challenges become stepping stones, not barriers, when we are driven by something greater than just short-term goals or material success. This understanding lies at the heart of modern Stoicism, which emphasizes that while we cannot control external events, we can control the deeper meanings we attach to them. As the Stoic philosopher Viktor Frankl wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how." When you find your true purpose, the difficulties of life don't feel like insurmountable obstacles, but rather part of the larger journey that gives your life meaning. Denzel Washington, a man who has overcome numerous challenges in his career and personal life, frequently speaks about the importance of having a purpose that goes beyond material success or fame. In his speeches, Denzel emphasizes that true success isn't defined by wealth, power, or recognition, but by the depth of meaning we create in our lives. He encourages us to look beyond the surface and seek what truly drives us, whether that's family, a passion, or a desire to help others. This wisdom aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle that external achievements are fleeting, but internal values and purpose create lasting fulfillment. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you not only navigate life's inevitable challenges with greater resilience, but also approach each day with clarity and direction. Denzel's personal story is a powerful testament to this. Despite facing setbacks in Hollywood and personal hardship, he found strength in knowing his life's greater purpose. Having a deep sense of purpose is crucial for weathering the storms of life. When we face difficulties in our careers, relationships, or health, the purpose behind our actions helps us persevere. It's what keeps us grounded and motivated when things aren't going as planned. The obstacles that seem insurmountable when viewed in isolation become manageable when framed within the larger context of our life's mission. Purpose allows us to stay focused on the bigger picture, which, in turn, makes the smaller setbacks less overwhelming. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely put it, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This Stoic mindset encourages us to view every obstacle not as a reason to quit, but as an opportunity to strengthen our resolve and move closer to fulfilling our purpose. For those still searching for their purpose, it's important to take time for self-reflection. Ask yourself, what excites me? What do I feel passionate about? What truly fulfills me? Finding purpose is often not an immediate process. It requires patience and introspection. But once you discover your deeper why, it becomes the foundation of your determination to succeed, regardless of the challenges that arise. Modern Stoicism teaches us that our purpose is not just a destination, but a guiding force that shapes how we approach each moment. By living with purpose, we are empowered to handle adversity with grace and strength. Denzel Washington, whose career and life are a testament to perseverance, constantly reminds us that success is about finding meaning, not just in the big moments, but in every small choice we make along the way. In modern life, where distractions are endless and external pressures often overwhelm us, reconnecting with our purpose is more important than ever. Purpose acts as a compass, helping us navigate the noise and stay focused on what truly matters. When life feels chaotic, return to your purpose. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your resilience. Whether it's through family, work, or a greater cause, your purpose fuels the strength to stay unbreakable. It provides not only direction but also meaning, ensuring that every step you take moves you closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. Through the lens of Stoicism, the challenges you face are not just hurdles. They are opportunities for growth, lessons to help you refine your purpose and ultimately help you create a life that's truly unbreakable. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you align your actions with your purpose, your responses to life's challenges become part of your greater journey. Each day becomes an opportunity to prove your resilience and deepen your understanding of your purpose. Stay focused, stay determined, and let your purpose guide you through every challenge life throws your way. Number 8. Listen to yourself. In a world brimming with noise where opinions, advice, and societal expectations bombard us at every turn, it's easy to forget the one voice that truly matters, your own. So many of us are conditioned to listen to everyone but ourselves, to seek approval or validation from others, or to follow the path others have paved. But if you really want to live a life that's authentic and meaningful, you need to start listening to yourself. This is one of the most important lessons Denzel Washington consistently emphasizes in his speeches and interviews. He talks about the power of trusting your instincts and following your heart, whether that leads you to acting, teaching, entrepreneurship, or any other pursuit that sparks your passion. Denzel's journey didn't follow a conventional path. He didn't just do what was expected of him. He listened to his inner voice, ignored the noise, and chose his own direction. It's this kind of self-trust that allowed him to carve out his own success, rather than simply conforming to the limits others imposed on him. And that's something we can all learn from. Why spend your life seeking approval from others when you are the one who truly knows what you need and what will fulfill you? The wisdom to listen to yourself comes from knowing who you really are, developing the self-awareness to understand your strengths and weaknesses, and then making decisions based on that deep understanding. It's easy to get lost in what society expects from you, the career you should pursue, the lifestyle you should live, or even the opinions you should hold. But the truth is, you can only live a truly fulfilling life if you understand and embrace your authentic self. This is a key tenet of Stoicism, the ability to look inward and align your actions with your true values, regardless of external pressure. Denzel Washington has openly spoken about how he didn't always follow the conventional advice given to him. Instead, he trusted his instincts, and it was this courage to follow his own heart that helped him build a career that is uniquely his. He didn't bend to others' expectations. He trusted himself to make choices that were right for his growth and happiness. Think about it. How many times have you let someone else's opinion cloud your own judgment? How many times have you been afraid to take a leap because it didn't look like what others expected of you? The reality is, no one knows you better than you know yourself. Your instincts, your desires, and your passions are guiding you, if only you trust them. Listening to yourself isn't just about making decisions based on your wants and needs. It's also about developing resilience. When you trust your own judgment and follow your instincts, you build a foundation of inner strength that helps you navigate through life's ups and downs with confidence. Denzel Washington teaches us that true resilience comes from within. It's not about avoiding struggles, but about trusting your ability to handle whatever comes your way. When you know who you are and you make choices that align with your authentic self, you're less likely to be swayed by the opinions of others or the weight of society's expectations. Instead, you'll stand firm, rooted in your own beliefs and decisions. So the next time life throws a curveball your way, ask yourself, am I responding to this situation based on what others expect of me, or based on what I know is right for me? When you trust yourself, you begin to realize that every obstacle is just another chance to demonstrate your resilience. Consider the story of someone like Steve Jobs, a modern-day example of someone who truly listened to himself. Early in his career, Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he had founded. Can you imagine the pressure he must have felt to conform, to take a step back, to play by the rules? But instead, he trusted his own vision and instincts, starting next and later leading the comeback that would redefine technology with the launch of the iPhone. Jobs didn't let conventional wisdom or external expectations define his path. He listened to his inner voice and trusted his ability to innovate. And as a result, he changed the world. Like Jobs, you have the power to create your own identity, to rise above the pressures and noise around you, and to build a life that reflects who you truly are. By listening to yourself, you tap into a deeper level of resilience and strength. Your inner voice is more than just a whisper. It's a powerful tool that, when honed, can guide you through even the most challenging of times. It's the voice that tells you to keep going when everything else seems to be falling apart. The voice that keeps you grounded and focused on your own truth. So I ask you, are you ready to start listening to yourself? Are you ready to trust your instincts and make decisions that align with your true values? Because at the end of the day, the path to happiness and success is not found in the opinions of others, but in your own heart. When you learn to trust yourself, nothing can break you, not the opinions of others, not the challenges you face, and not the doubts that try to hold you back. Remember the Stoic secrets. Self-awareness, self-trust, and resilience are the keys to staying unbreakable. The most powerful wisdom you need to succeed is already inside you, so listen to it. Number 9. Live responsibly. Living a responsible life is one of the most powerful ways to foster personal growth and resilience. Responsibility is not just about fulfilling obligations like paying bills or meeting deadlines. It's about owning your actions, decisions, and the consequences that follow. Living with responsibility means aligning your choices with your values and long-term goals, and taking full ownership of the path you choose. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This concept speaks to the essence of modern Stoicism, mastering yourself, your reactions, and your decisions to control your destiny, regardless of external circumstances. Responsibility, then, becomes the foundation of a meaningful life where you shape your own future. Denzel Washington, a role model for many, often speaks about the importance of living responsibly. He believes that true success isn't defined by fame or money, but by taking accountability for every choice, big or small. In his interviews, Denzel emphasizes that every decision has consequences, and it's vital to embrace them, good or bad. This mindset has been crucial to his enduring success, both in Hollywood and beyond. His approach mirrors Stoic principles, as Stoics like Marcus Aurelius also stressed the importance of accepting responsibility for one's actions. According to Aurelius, our character is not defined by external events, but by how we respond to them. For Denzel, responsibility means accepting the outcomes of his actions and continuing to move forward, learning from every experience. Responsibility extends beyond the individual. It also involves understanding the impact our actions have on others, our family, friends, co-workers, and communities. Denzel often speaks about his role as a role model, especially to the younger generation. He believes his actions should set an example for others, which echoes the Stoic belief that each person has a duty to society. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, saw fulfilling one's role in society as central to virtuous living. As Marcus wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity, reminding us that our choices ripple through time and leave a lasting legacy." Denzel exemplifies this by living with integrity and understanding that his actions affect not only his life but also the lives of those who look up to him. Taking responsibility for your actions builds trust and respect from others. When you own your decisions, regardless of the outcome, people begin to view you as dependable, someone whose actions align with strong values. This reputation of honesty and reliability becomes a powerful foundation for personal and professional relationships. In today's world, where distractions and external pressures are rampant, taking responsibility for your own life serves as a grounding force. Modern Stoicism teaches us that we can control only our responses to external events, not the events themselves. By making choices you can stand by, you build a life of authenticity and strength. Responsibility means recognizing that you hold the power to shape your own future and embracing that power with humility and wisdom. Living responsibly also means embracing the inevitable challenges that come with every decision. There is no perfect path, and mistakes are an integral part of the process. Instead of avoiding responsibility when things go wrong, accepting it allows for growth. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Every difficulty we face is an opportunity to strengthen our character and resilience. Denzel Washington's life is a prime example of this. From early struggles in Hollywood to personal hardships, he never allowed setbacks to define him. Instead, he used them to fuel his determination. His ability to take responsibility for his journey, without blaming others, has been crucial to his success. Similarly, when you embrace responsibility for your actions, you free yourself from regret and the tendency to blame others. You become the architect of your own life. Living responsibly is about accepting that life isn't always fair, but knowing you have the power to choose how to respond. Denzel Washington's story reminds us that success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about consistently making the right decisions, even when they are difficult, and holding yourself accountable for the results. Modern Stoicism encourages us to focus on our actions and responses and to live with integrity. Responsibility is the foundation of self-discipline, and through discipline we grow stronger and more resilient. As you move through life, remember that your actions define your future. By taking responsibility, you build not only trust and respect, but also a life filled with purpose and resilience. Living responsibly is about understanding that the true measure of success lies not in external achievements, but in how well we navigate life with integrity and accountability. By taking responsibility for our choices, we align ourselves with the core principles of modern Stoicism. You recognize that your life is yours to shape, and each action contributes to the legacy you create. Embrace your responsibilities with courage, knowing that each decision you make has the power to shape your future and leave a lasting impact on the world around you. Do you believe that having a clear purpose is essential to staying strong through life's toughest challenges? Comment yes if you agree or no if you think otherwise, and make sure to stick around until the end of the video. There's a powerful, surprising insight waiting for you that you won't want to miss. Number 10. Be grateful for what you have. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use to stay strong and resilient, especially when life feels like it's pulling you in every direction. When faced with challenges, it's easy to become consumed by what you don't have, what you've lost, or what hasn't gone your way. Yet real strength comes from focusing not on what's missing, but on what you still have. The people who support you, the lessons you've learned, and the opportunities that still lie ahead. Denzel Washington is a living example of this principle. He often speaks about the importance of gratitude in his life, reminding us that appreciating what we have can help us stay grounded, even when times are tough. It's easy to take things for granted, especially when the going gets hard. But Denzel teaches us that true resilience comes from seeing the good even in the most difficult situations. He's always grateful for his career, his family, and the many people who have been there for him along the way, and this attitude of gratitude fuels his journey, helping him rise above obstacles and maintain perspective. What's fascinating about gratitude is that it's not just about feeling thankful, it's about training your mind to focus on abundance instead of scarcity. The Stoic secrets reveal that by shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's right, you can change your entire outlook on life. Think about it. How often do you focus on what's lacking, whether it's money, success, or recognition, and forget about all the things that are actually going well? Gratitude teaches you to celebrate what's going right, even when the road ahead is uncertain. It helps you stop complaining about the challenges in front of you and start celebrating the opportunities they bring. This mindset doesn't ignore life's struggles. It acknowledges them while choosing to see the bigger picture. It's about finding hope in every situation, no matter how tough it may seem. When you can find something to be thankful for in even the darkest of times, you unlock an inner strength that allows you to push forward with renewed energy. Take, for example, the story of a small business owner who is struggling to keep their company afloat amid tough economic conditions. It's easy for them to focus on what they don't have, the customers, the cash flow, the recognition they expected. But what if, instead, they focused on what they do have? The loyal employees who are still showing up every day, the customers who continue to support them despite the challenges, and the lessons they've learned about resilience and adaptability through the tough times. This shift in perspective doesn't make the problems disappear, but it makes them easier to face. By practicing gratitude, the business owner can maintain a sense of hope and purpose, which ultimately helps them navigate through the difficulties and emerge stronger. This story is a perfect example of how gratitude shifts your mindset and gives you the strength to keep going, even when things seem bleak. Denzel's life is a testament to the transformative power of gratitude. He's always quick to acknowledge the people who've helped him along the way, and he uses that appreciation to fuel his own success. Whether it's his family, friends, mentors, or even his fans, he understands that gratitude is more than just an emotion. It's a force that propels you forward, keeping you humble, grounded, and focused on what truly matters. It's easy to get caught up in chasing success, recognition, or fame, but as Denzel reminds us, it's the simple things, the people, the moments, the lessons, that make life truly worthwhile. When you live with gratitude, you open yourself up to a deeper level of fulfillment and joy. You stop measuring success by external markers and start appreciating the richness of your own journey no matter where you are along the way. I ask you, what would happen if you started practicing gratitude every day? What would change if you took a moment to acknowledge the good in your life, even during challenging times? Would it help you shift your perspective and face life's obstacles with a sense of strength and purpose? Gratitude doesn't make everything perfect, but it does make everything more manageable. It's a tool that helps you stay centered, hopeful, and resilient, no matter what life throws your way. It's one of the most important Stoic secrets we can learn, and it's a lesson that Denzel Washington lives by every single day. When you focus on what's right, rather than what's wrong, you transform your mindset, and in turn, your life. So, take a moment today to be thankful. Find something, no matter how small, to appreciate. It's that simple shift in mindset that can help you stay unbreakable, even in the face of adversity. As we wrap up today's video, I encourage you to take these powerful lessons from Denzel Washington and apply them to your daily life. Focus on what you can control, build mental resilience, and use failure as a stepping stone to success. Find your purpose. Listen to your inner voice. Live responsibly, and practice gratitude for what you have. Don't wait for life to happen. Create your own opportunities. Remember, as Denzel once wisely said, you will never achieve your dreams unless you give them 100%. So take action today, get started, and start moving toward your goals. I'd love to hear from you. What steps will you take to apply these principles to your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more motivational content. Stay resilient, and remember, your journey begins with the decisions you make today.